Hey guys, it's Frank from Cruising with Wheels. Now you know we love to interact and answer all your questions on YouTube and Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, wherever we are, because we're everywhere. But sometimes, guys, gee whiz, we look and we go, oh my God, how the heck would we know how to answer this question? In this episode, Frank pushes back with love. Now, some of the things I want to go over with you are some of the questions we get. And you ask us the question, and we're happy to answer it, but sometimes, I don't know, you're just not listening. And some of the questions we get is you ask our opinion. You ask our opinion like, you've been on the NCL Bliss. What were your top 3 favorite restaurants? And our answer, is, well, let's see. Q, Texas Barbecue, Los Lobos, Mexican restaurant, and of course, the usual, Cagney Steakhouse. And that would be our answer to the question. Okay, we answered it. Done. But apparently, that's not good enough because you want to debate it. And then the question, the follow-up comes with, yeah, but what about this restaurant? What about La Bistro? What about La Cucina? Hey, don't you like this one? Don't you like the seafood restaurant? What about, no. Didn't we just say Q and Cagney's and Los Lobos? I don't know. Kevin, I look at you and goes, didn't we just answer this question? It's why do you want to debate? You asked our opinion. We gave it to you. If you don't want to listen to what we had to say, then don't ask it. We don't want to get into a debate with you. We told you, we answered the question. I just find it funny that people ask us, and then when we answer it, you want to debate about it. There isn't a debate. It is what it is, and we told you the answer. Don't be silly, people. Now, the second one that... this is a conversation that Kevin had with someone online. And the question came in, can I book my specialty restaurant reservations before my cruise is paid off? And Kevin's answer went something like this, and I'll read it to you. No, you have to wait 120 days before you set sail, before you're able to make those reservations. I mean, incidentally, 120 days, that's when your final payment is due. So, final payment, make your renovations. And the answer he got back from the person was, well, that's not what I heard. So Kevin typed, all right, go ahead, call them, make your reservations then. And he was like, well, what do you mean? And Kevin said, well, apparently you already have the answer. That's what you heard. I don't know who you heard it from. I don't know if you heard it from your neighbor, the maintenance man where you worked, the lady who was in the grocery store next to you buying oranges. Don't know where you heard it, but you asked the question, we gave you the answer, and again, you want to debate it. That's not what you heard. So, hey, go for it. Give them a call. 20 minutes later, this is a response we get. I tried to book it, but I can't. Kevin's answer, wow, who knew? Don't answer the question if you don't want us to give you the proper response, and you don't want to listen. Don't ask the question. If you think that your neighbor, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, maintenance man, co-shopper at the grocery store is giving you better advice, then ask them. We're here for everybody. We're ready to give you answers to your questions. We love that you ask us. But if you're not willing to accept them, don't ask them. Now, the third one I'm going to talk about is a classic. And Kevin and I, these are the ones we look at each other and we go, oh my God, how the heck would we know? And the question is, I'm going on a cruise. What ship should I go on? Seriously? How the heck would we know? We don't know anything about you. We don't know what you like, what you don't like, where you live, what your traveling situation is. Is this your first cruise? If it's not, do you like smaller ships, mega large ships? We don't know when you're planning on going on this cruise. What price of a cruise that what you want to spend on it. What amenities you're looking for. What type of entertainment. What port destinations you're interested in going on. You're looking for Caribbean, Mexican, Alaska, New England. We don't know. How would we know? You didn't tell us anything about you. Nothing. And we're supposed to now respond with some taffy pull of information of, who's going, how old are you, where do you live, is this your first cruise, what other cruises have you been on, are you mobile, do you like hot weather, I'm sorry, we don't have that kind of time. We got so many people that we interact with that ask us questions. You cannot just ask us this general, gray, nebulous question like that. You can't. We're going to go, I don't know. I can't help you. If you were to ask something like, we're going on a Caribbean cruise, Western Caribbean, aboard the Royal Caribbean, Oasis of the Seas. Have you been to Western Caribbean? What ports did you like? Maybe we could answer that. But we can't just be like, hi, going on a Caribbean cruise. What excursion should we do? How the heck would we know? We don't know what kind of people you are. Are you adventurous people like zip lining and parasailing? Scuba? Are you water people? Scuba diving? Are you bus tour people? You just want to sit on a bus and tour for 3 to 4 hours. Are you hiking and why? We don't know who you are. You haven't told us anything about you. So we're going to have to push back and go, how the heck would we know what kind of excursions you want to go on? We know nothing about you. And yet you want us to tell you what to do on your vacation. But you know what? The best person to ask about your vacation is you. And again, I say this coming from a place of love. Because we want to help you. We want to give you the best advice. But we can't answer these crazy general questions when we know nothing about you. So we would say, oh my God, Kevin had a fantastic time parasailing. What are you going to say? Oh my God, I'm 75 years old and I'm afraid of heights. Okay, well that's out. Gee, you didn't tell us that up front. Maybe you should have given us a little bit of information, but you didn't. So we're going to waste our time back and forth, days on end, trying to taffy pull this information out of you. And that just doesn't work for us. We don't have that kind of time. We interact with so many people. So if you're not willing to give us some basic information, the who, what, when, where, and whys of your vacation, then don't expect us to give you the response that maybe you're looking for, because we can't. The other thing we have, which is really funny, is that when we on YouTube, when people comment and ask us a question, and they do it responding to other people's comments, that drives us insane. Please just comment on the video you're watching. Make a direct comment, because you could be commenting on someone else's comment from 6 months ago, and we've got to go back 6 months to find that and answer you. So please don't do that. Comment directly to us via the video you just watched, not commenting on other people's comments asking us a question. Now, if you want to comment on the other person's comment, go for it, because you're interacting with them. But if you want to interact with us and ask us a question, don't do it on someone else's comment, because we're not going to go back 24 hours, 3 days, 2 months, 6 months trying to find it once we approve it. All the comments you all make to us are subject to our approval. You may see them when you type it, but it doesn't go live for everyone else until Kevin and I approve it to be public, because we do that to keep the crazy, nasty, vicious, vulgar trolls out of our comment feed. So when we look at and we click on comments pending, and we see we have 12 comments, and one of them is a nasty troll that says, "I hope you die, you stupid, nasty assholes who die a horrible death," that's the one we don't approve. We approve the other 11, and then we go and we answer them. So please, comment directly to us, not piggybacking on someone else's comment 6 months ago. The fifth one is, people, aren't you watching our videos? Now, Kevin has our YouTube channel set up pretty much like everyone else. He has created playlists. Playlists like NCL Cruising, Royal Caribbean Cruising, Costa Cruising, Carnival Cruising, food videos, excursion videos, and then he's got them all cross-referenced, or a playlist on our personal lives, or a playlist on, there's a playlist, Tales from the High Seas. There's a playlist, Frank Pushes Back, which this one will be part of. A playlist on cruise news. So we have, aren't you watching our videos? Because we're getting so many questions about videos we've already done. Haven't you gone through and looked? And so now we're in like, yes, we did a video on that, and then we have to go to the YouTube, video, copy the link, come back to the page, insert the link. Here's the video we did on it. So, take control of your viewing. Go through our playlists. There's so much stuff I think you're missing. And go through. Maybe we've already answered the question, and we won't have to go through all this copy and pasting links for you. We just hit a question, and again, I did that. I hit a research. I want to remind you, and again, I wear my red check shirt in honor of red, the heart, because this, again, comes from a place of love from us. We're cruising with wheels. Our name isn't Google. I mean, so many of the questions we get, you can Google the answers to. I saw that blah, blah, blah you were using. Where did you find it? I don't know, Google it. I'm like, that 8-day pill organizer. And we get that question a lot. So, I don't want to say, that's a bad question. That was one of my things on the top 10 that we bring with us is our pill medicine organizer. It's a cool little fold-up thing. It has 8 days, pouches, AM, PM. We get a lot of questions on it. But inevitably, I constantly have to myself, Google, because I don't remember, travel pill organizer. And inevitably, Amazon.com pops up in the list. I click on it, and there it is. It's the third item on their list. There it is. So I got to copy and paste the link. Here it is. Copy and paste. There's the name of it. We're not Google. Okay, we're cruising with wheels. I have to say 50% of the questions we get, you're on your computer watching our videos or phone or whatever you're watching it from. You can Google stuff just like we Google it. We're not Google. We're not travel agents. We're not Google. We're just YouTubers. And again, I say this with all the love we have for all of you. The part that we kind of look at each other and laugh and go, oh my God. Anybody can find this information out. And I know you love us and you want to talk to us and we want to talk to you. But there's so much information that you can find out on your own. I'm going on a Royal Caribbean Oasis of the Seas this September 22nd. What excursion should I do? Well, can't you go to your Royal Caribbean website where your reservation is and click on excursions available for your September 22nd Caribbean cruise and look through everything that's offered for you in the way of an excursion? I don't know what's on there. I don't have access to your Royal Caribbean September 22nd cruise. I have no idea what excursions are being offered to you. Only you can find that out. I can't answer that question. We don't have access to this. We're not the government. Okay? So, I just want to say in closing that we really love to talk to all of you, but when you ask us questions, kind of give us a little bit of the, what's going on, the basics, give us a down low of what's happening so we can give you an intelligent response. That's all I want to say today. Love you all. Mwah! Hugs and kisses on behalf of Kevin and myself from Cruising with Wheels. Reminder, we're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. And if you're not a regular subscriber, and that's another thing, don't just watch our videos. Click that subscribe button. Love you. We hope you enjoy every video that we put out. It's going to be an exciting 2019 for us and you. So, remember, travel safe and cruise often.